Okay guys, so today in this video, pretty much what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to go ahead and dig the turnips up back here behind me, and I'm thinking I'm going to also go ahead and dig the rutabaga. The only thing that's going to be left in this bed for now are the dahlias and the onions. So I'm going to be doing that. Honestly, I wasn't going to go to the front and show you guys me actually cleaning that up, but last night we actually got below freezing. We were right at 30, and it looks pretty sad up front. Up until this point, it is December 11th. Up until just yesterday, December 10th, I actually still had flowers blooming, opening, and giving a good show. So I don't usually like to pull things up until they're absolutely done, but now is the perfect time for me to actually go and finish pulling up my dahlias and bringing them back here to the dahlia bed. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to start back here first and actually go ahead, I think, and pull up the turnips, and then we're going to go up to the front. All right, so let me just say that my turnip bottoms, I do believe that I made a mistake just based off of different information that I was looking at. Some were saying to fertilize every so many weeks, I think like every 3 weeks, and then there were some that didn't fertilize. Well, I fertilized, and thankfully I did, because even though this isn't going to be like a huge harvest of turnip greens, I'm not going to let anything go to waste. So I am actually going to harvest the greens off the top, and then the turnip bottom, they didn't really bulb due to the fact that I gave them too much nitrogen. So I am going to be starting more turnip bottoms early spring, and this time I'm going to start them from seed like I did. Start them from seed in the ground, and then maybe on the 3rd or 4th week fertilize them once, and then after that I'm not going to fertilize them again because I didn't get really good bulb development due to it having too much nitrogen. So I do want to let you guys know that, and you'll even see that when I get ready to dig these up, how it didn't really bulb appropriately. But I'm not too upset about that or anything. Honestly, it's just going to be learning curves, and I'm just going to have to test out and see what's best for me. The same thing happened with the rutabaga as well. So I may like take the rutabaga leaves and use them for like greens in a salad or something like that. But other than that, that is pretty much what's going on here. So we're just going to go ahead and dig those up, and then once we're done back here, we're going to head to the front so you guys can see the front garden bed. All right, so right here are the turnip bottoms, turnip greens, and we're just going to go ahead and pull those now, and then I'm going to show you guys where some of them did attempt to bulb, but they kind of elongated instead of bulbing wide like they typically would. And I'm going to go ahead and pull these now. I don't know, I definitely think that they've passed the days of like maturation, so as I continue to grow, I will learn about how big these are supposed to be when I harvest. If you guys know that these are the size that they're supposed to be, then let me know that down in the comment section below. But we're gonna go ahead and start digging. And so this is what they look like. They're actually really cute. They look like almost kind of like a purple variety of a radish. So yeah, this is pretty much what they did. And you can see that there's some nice tops on here. And I've been seeing where people say that greens are really good after a nice first hard frost. So we will see. We'll see what we're working with. Now, I left these two out because this one, just to show you how some of them didn't bulb at all. And again, like I said, I don't know if this would have been if these would have been fine to leave in the ground longer, but honestly I do need to go ahead and try to clear out some of this area for my dahlias, so I wasn't too upset about having to pull these, because I do want to start these over come springtime in give them a better chance. And I wanted to hold on to this one to show you guys this, because this one actually began to bulb in the right direction. So it is round the way they typically are, but of course you guys can see here that this bulb isn't big, but I wanted to show that this is what it was supposed to look like, but it just would have been wider. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these. I'm gonna go over here and pull up the Rutabaga too, and then you guys can see back here those radishes that I started forever ago. We're gonna pull all of that, and then we're just gonna go to the front, dig up the rest of our dahlias, and bring them back here. So now we are here with the Rutabaga, and these didn't do well at all. So I'm definitely gonna have to go back to the drawing board as far as research and really figure these out. And so if you look at this one right here and that one too, you can see again too much nitrogen. These were trying to go, they were elongated more so than wide the way they were supposed to be. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the pulling of anything. The onion are still doing really good. And so like I said, I may harvest some of these greens off the tops here, but that'll pretty much be it for that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and we're gonna head up front. All right, y'all, so we are here at the front, and here is how it is looking. So you can see that everything got hit pretty bad last night by the frost, and we've got dahlias that are now looking bad. Our zinnias have definitely dried on up, or you know. So we're gonna go ahead and start getting all of this stuff from up here. And I wanted to show you guys this. Now these are my roses that are potted. I'm actually gonna go, and you can see here that I have already pruned these back, and for some reason this one's still trying to put on new leaves. But I'm going to go ahead and mulch these down because I'm not going to take these out of their pots. It's too late for me to really try to put these in the ground, so I'm just gonna wait until all of my other my new David Austin roses come that are going in the ground. I'm gonna wait for those before I in February when they deliver those, before I do anything with that. Now this one right here, James L. Austin, has just done absolutely phenomenal for me. Look, I mean, you can see we had frost and it's still here. This dahlia won't quit either, and I think it's because they're along this wall, so they're kind of protected. They're not directly in the area to get hit. Now I'm pretty sure if it gets too cold they may not make it, but I'm thinking that's my reasoning behind thinking that that's why those are still doing so well. You guys can see back here that I've got a lot of weeded areas growing. I need to get that cleaned up as well, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to all of that today. Yeah, and here's just a walk around. You guys can see these dahlias here. They were still blooming not too long ago, and now they are finally to the point where I can go ahead and comfortably feel fine digging those up. So you can see here I tried earlier in the week and I got tired. I just left everything there. So I'm just gonna come out here and clean all this up, pull everything. I'm going to whack my elephant ears down to back down to their corms, and we're gonna go from there. Okay, so these are what nice healthy elephant ear corms will look like at the end of the season. As you guys can see here, they're nice, white, and fleshy, and that's how you want it to be. So I'm gonna mulch these over, but I definitely I thought it would be cool to show you guys how I cut these back. So there's a close-up of that. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and do my other one that I just did, and I need to get that big sunflower taken down in the back, and we should be on our way. All right, so this is the sunflower that you guys have been seeing. You can see here, Brittany's already kind of started rubbing it off, and then we thought maybe we should go ahead and catch this on camera. So she's just gonna finish rubbing off the rest of it, and then we're just gonna dry. This is crazy. We're just gonna cut the head off. I'll probably pull this back off of it and let it dry out, and then we're actually going to harvest this one. So this is the biggest one I've had, and this is definitely one of our mammoth varieties. So yeah, we just wanted y'all to see that. All right, so we have it cut off, and like I said, I'm about to let it dry out. I'm gonna go out and pull these outer little leaves that's left over off, and then I'm just gonna let this dry out for a couple of days before I get ready to actually harvest it. And I may make a little quick short video of doing that. So yeah, that is our sunflower. Okay, so you guys saw what the front looked like. We cleaned that up together. My dahlias are now officially in the dahlia bed. So the one that I showed y'all in the pots where I was like, I think that it was being protected from the frost because of the house, the leaves were back enough for me to feel comfortable enough to go ahead and cut those, because I really don't want to have to come out here dealing with just one dahlia, trying to dig that up and actually stick it in the ground, because I am noticing that the ground is starting to harden. So I didn't want to wait too late for that. And I did want to show you guys that this is some homemade bone meal that Brittany makes. I ran out of my Epsoma biotone that you guys know that I love using. We are actually going to bring you a video, and I'll actually be learning with you guys about that, because I've never made bone meal before. Brittany is our sole provider for bone meal, so I'm going to be following along with her and watching her process as she does that whenever we film that. But I did want to show that to you guys, because that is a video that's going to be coming up. So now I'm just about to head very quickly to the front. I do believe Brittany is up front. She's actually helping me trying to dig up some of those weeds you guys saw. So I'm going to go up front. I'm going to mulch my elephant ears that I cut back, and then I'm going to stick some labels out there because I have a few peonies. They were first year peonies, pretty some of them were kind of mature, but of course they need time to mature enough and have enough cold period to actually produce blooms. So I'm about to go out there and try to label those, so that way when my roses come in the early springtime, I don't forget that I have them there. So that's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna be finished. But let me show you guys before we go up front my peas. So the peas in the garden, I don't think I've actually showed y'all that. I've showed that in pictures but not actually in video form. So the peas in the back are actually starting to put on peas the peas that are in ground. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera around and show you guys that, and then we will head to the front. All right, so here are those in-ground peas, and you can see that they are in fact producing peas, and this is even after that night of 30 degrees. Now this one looks a little damaged from the cool weather, so I need to go ahead and pull that, and I'll actually pull some of these because some of these are ready. I think they're all, I mean, you can see they all have flowers. There are more peas down this way, so I don't know how much longer these are going to hold on, but I'm gonna leave them there until they look like they've had enough. So here are two of the roses I showed you guys earlier. I'm just about to add some mulch to both of these. I may attempt to mulch this one, even though I'm not gonna cut this one back yet, because you guys can see here it still has flowers. So and it actually still has buds on it as well. So I am gonna mulch it, but I'm not gonna prune it back until the frost basically gets to it. So that's what I'm gonna work on next. Brittany is over here helping with the weeds that have basically overgrown and taken over. So it is coming along. And I still have another elephant ear over there to mulch, but you guys saw one, so that's I'm pretty much just gonna do the same thing to that. And like I said, get out here, label my peonies, and we will be finished for today. All right, so now I am done mulching in my David Austin roses, and one more time for this little cutie here. You guys, this rose, it really just cannot express how well this performed for me this year, and it still has a nice fragrant bloom on it. So here is the finish of this. And then this is what I was able to come up with, my sister and I, for our front yard garden bed. And Brittany did a good job at the back. So I'm about to throw some preen back there, water it in really quickly. Like I said, mark my peonies, and I'm gonna be done out here. So that's really it. And we added piles of mulch over our elephant ears. So that's it. And this view right here. So that is it, you guys. All right, so before we go, here is my little bag of my turnips. One of my subscribers, I saw him using a vacuum sealer, so I do plan on eventually getting those, or one of those. And we have plans. My sister's gonna make, she has a dish she's making tomorrow, so she told me she's gonna use the Rutabaga leaves, and we're gonna go ahead and freeze the turnips. Alright, so as you guys can see, I am losing light here, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. That's pretty much it. You guys pretty much saw everything that I did up front. I am kind of glad that I did take you guys along with me for my garden cleanup, because some people do have questions about that, so I just kind of wanted to show you guys what we do over here. Again, dahlia bed is complete. You guys just saw in my previous clip my first little harvest of my turnip greens and my rutabaga. I'm actually really excited, because now I feel like I know kind of how to fine-tune it. So hopefully next time we'll have some bigger turnip bottoms and actually get rutabaga. And that's pretty much it. So I do want to thank you guys for watching this video. I hope that you guys did enjoy it, and if you did enjoy it, please do let us know down below. Also, if you saw us doing something that you do a little bit differently, we always love learning something new. So drop it down below, because it may be something that it may be a tip that makes it easier for us, and we always appreciate making gardening easy, because we want to make gardening as simple as possible. So that's pretty much it. If you guys like this video, please do give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also feel free to share our videos. Also, make sure that you turn on the notification bell so that you guys will know every time we post new content. And until next time, we will see you guys in our next video.